Morning.
Good morning to you.
So, who are you?
My name's Peter Good, and at the moment I'm setting type for the next edition of the famous Cunningham Amendment. We've been going since 1974, and as our age we've collected even more older equipment, piece by piece.
It's certainly an interesting workshop. There's lots of trays of type around.
Yes, most of it's rescued as well. All this stuff was going to be skipped, but we used to ring up old print firms who were switching over to computers, and we used to take the trays of type off them, and what you can see are just about every bit of equipment is probably older than I am, so that gives you a fair clue of where we stand.
So, what presses have you got here?
Well, we've got about 3 small hand presses and the big Arab press, which is a treadle press, and that's sufficient to do most kinds of printing. I suppose the advantages of it, you're not dependent on big corporate suppliers or technicians to fix computers or everything, because just about everything here is built to last for decades and decades. The Arab press itself is 1884, and it's still working perfectly, and it'll certainly see me out.
So there's no need for electricity in your operations?
No.
Apart from plate making?
Well, yes, I mean we do that, but even that, if I can get mine together, I can make my own lino prints, and to a push. And the point is, you can print on anything from toilet paper to cloth, to beer mats, to odd scraps of paper. And at a real push, we can put the small hand presses in the back of an old car and just travel around with it.
And this is all with the aim of publishing anarchist literature?
Subversive anarchist literature, yes, that's what we're devoted to.
So how did you come to anarchism?
In Manchester, a snotty-nosed school kid, I used to play truant a lot and go to the big central library in Manchester. And I picked up a book by Herbert Reed and was just quite fascinated by a small section of it. So I left then and then discovered a copy of Freedom in a Manchester bookshop, and I read that, but kind of left it. But I successfully ran away from home and joined the army when I was 15. And I took it quite seriously for the first 2 years. And then my first spell in a military prison, the provost marshal made us roll over in the snow because our kit wasn't dirty enough. And I'll never forget, on that third roll, that's when I went back to anarchism, and I was unable to take much seriously after that.
How long were you in the military prison?
Several times,
Yeah.
over 9 years.
Wow.
Or punishment postings and things like that.
For various misdemeanours?
Yes, mostly to do with having problems with authority figures.
Do you still have problems with authority figures?
Probably, yes. Yes, I probably do. It's just, I'm not against authority, because sometimes I think, I'm quite willing to surrender my autonomy to do actually essential communal things. But I just think people in positions of authority, for some reason, need to eat in separate dining rooms and need to live in different houses and that kind of stuff.
Well, they do that in the army, don't they? They have a separate officers' mess and accommodation.
All the way. And I mean, all the army is based on the old country house principle, where you've got the landed gentry as the officers, the butlers, the sergeant major, and the underlings who live underneath it. I think it's more a mirror of outside society than anything else.
The first appearance of TCA was under another guise of Anarchism Lancaster.
Yes, it was when we lived in Lancashire. Well, in fact, I did it because we lived in a commune in Wales, and when we left the commune, we all split up together with a present, and that's when I bought the small hand press with that, and I started to teach myself kind of printing. We moved up to Blackburn in Lancashire, and started the magazine Anarchism Lancastrian.
So where was the commune in Wales?
Oh God, 20 miles south of Aberystwyth, a place called Llanarth.
How long were you there?
18 months, and we went bankrupt in some, I think there was a big sort of drought in 83 and all the land went and all sorts of things happened. But it was a good experience all round.
How long have you been in this house, and how long excuse me, have you been developing all the equipment here, which I'll just do a quick scan of?
Oh, all the equipment sort of started in 1974.
Right.
And slowly it's kind of built up, and if we had more room, it would be even bigger. But in fact we've got everything we need in here. About 75 large cases of type, and let me see, about 50 small cases of type.
Have you got any links with any other anarchist letterpress printers, people like Dennis Gould or Emily Johns?
Now and again, but mostly with the States.
Who in the States in particular?
Fred Woodworth. I can't remember who else. Mostly it's Fred, because he's much a frontiersman, and he puts us in kind of touch with people.
Is there anyone in the movement taking an interest in carrying on your work in the future?
No.
So what will happen in the end of all this stuff?
It will probably go on eBay. We'll see. There's not much I can do about that. Really.
No, well.
But we've had two people who sort of, a long time ago, really wanting to learn letterpress, and they came along and realised that they were not really up to it, because it takes so much time to do things, and you've got to be very meticulous about things and be absolutely fascinated with what you're doing. And it isn't for everyone.
No. Does it tie in very well with anarchism, letterpress, as a medium of print?
Well, I think so. Yes, I think so. I think it's a very free, although it's letterpress is very structured, there's a tremendous amount of freedom going on it, and each sort of impression you pull is unique. It changes ever so slightly, only minuscule bits, and it constantly requires the labourer on site to adjust it. There's not many people you can go to outside and say this is a problem. You have to sort of deal with it yourself.
So there's lots of self-management or autonomy, or
yes, and the stuff is built to that sort of level of complexity. I mean, it's built to last for decades, not sort of 5 years and you throw it away or call in a technician.
It has Colin Ward's transparency of operation,
if you like. Yes. Yes.
Well,
yes, we'll do that.
Thanks for your time this morning, Peter.
Okay, mate.